Macro lenses usually come with a bit of a burden. You know the drill, right? They are chunky, heavy glass tubes that weigh down your neck and take up half your camera bag before you even pack a body. But Panasonic flipped that script entirely. Picking this thing up for the first time feels genuinely weird because your brain expects it to have some heft, yet it barely tips the scales at under 300 grams. It is remarkably tiny for a full-frame telephoto macro. Now look, there is a minor compromise that comes with shedding all that weight. The physical build leans heavily on engineering plastics rather than cold, rugged block metal, so it might not feel like an indestructible tank if you happen to bang it against a rock out in the wild. But honestly, that tiny trade-off is more than fair once you feel how nimble it is on a shoot. Out in the field, carrying a rig this light all afternoon changes how you move and how long you can comfortably shoot without your wrists screaming at you. When you twist it onto the front of a body and get down close to ground level for some tiny details, that size advantage becomes a massive win. Speaking of getting close, it hits a true one-to-one life-size magnification with a working distance that lets insects and tiny textures fill the frame without casting a huge shadow from the lens barrel itself. The optical layout packs 3 aspherical elements that quietly handle chromatic aberration and fringing, keeping the contrast punchy and the details sharp right out to the edges. It produces a surprisingly soft, creamy background blur when shooting wide open at f2.8, isolating tiny subjects cleanly against busy surroundings. Video shooters get some real love here too, thanks to a dual-phase linear motor that snaps into focus in absolute silence, meaning no whirring noises ruin your audio tracks when a bug decides to shuffle slightly to the left. Panasonic also managed to dial out pretty much all of that annoying focus breathing, so transitions feel organic and smooth rather than jarringly jumpy. It handles portraiture and food photography just as gracefully as it handles creepy crawlies in the garden. So yeah, if you want high-end macro performance without feeling like you are hauling bricks around all day, this little lens quietly proves that smaller really can be better.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.